You said wait, call in sick. Grandpa, did you help me to call in sick? And his grandpa, with the cutest smile, said, yes, I did. He started petting you and said, I assumed you weren't feeling well, because you were still in bed, so I called in sick for you. Then you, with a bunny smile, thinks so. That means he's not mad at me. He hugged his grandpa and said I love you so much, and believe me, I cried a lot when I read this chapter, because he reminded me of my grandpa. I miss him a lot. I wish I could also hug him. Okay, back to our story. His grandpa said, I love you too. Then they both hear some noise. You asked his grandpa, what's that sound? And he said, I have no idea. Let's go look. It was a cute cat stealing his grandpa's dried fish. When you saw her, he said, what a cute kitty. But his grandpa ran after that cat and said, hey, you've come to steal my fish again? You laugh at his grandpa and said, you can't catch it like that, grandpa. And his grandpa said, I'm going to catch you. He was running after her, and when she was leaving, grandpa said, come back here, you thief. Then you told his grandpa, forget it, grandpa, it's gone. But then he saw a bowl full of water in his grandpa's hands and asked, what are you doing? And his grandpa said that salted fish is very salty. If it eats the whole thing, it'll surely be thirsty. I'm putting out some cold water so that it'll have diarrhea after it drinks it. Then you laughed and said, okay, there's no need to explain. We both know your bark is worse than your bite. Then he called out for his grandpa. He was in his scooty and said, can you lend me the key? I want to go to the bookstore. His grandpa gave him the keys and said, you're going to work today? And he said, yeah, it's summer vacation, so there'll be a lot of tourists. I need to go in and help. Then his grandpa said, all right, ride safely, and he said okay. After that, he arrived to the bookstore. Wise friend asked you, why are you here? Didn't you call in sick? Are you feeling better? You said, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Anyway, I'm going to go change. And his friend thinks, is he wearing pajamas? Then in storeroom, you changed his clothes, but then he heard some noises. He thinks, is he here? Then he saw Shan and thinks, should I say hi? Should I act as if nothing happened? Then Shan looked at him, and you flinched, thinking his expression is cold. Then he saw Shan's emotion bar. It was normal, and you thinks, but his mood value didn't decrease, and the color is neutral. Is he no longer mad at me? Then Shan said, I thought you'd never come in again. Then you clench his hands and told Shan you said no off days. Then Shan just looked at you. He shut the locker door and he was leaving. You was crying inside, thinking, what? He's leaving after that short exchange. Is he still mad at me? Then Shan turned around and you bumped into him. Shan held you's hand and said, be careful. Then he pulled you into his arms. You thanked Shan and thinks, why is he not saying anything? Is he thinking of a way to tell me I'm fired? But we're neighbors. Thinking, am I really going to get fired? You was crying.